Hey, welcome to the Living WOW Center and welcome to Supercharge. I'm so excited that you have decided to join us. I'm Callie Ray and I'm going to be your guide on this Supercharge 10-day journey. So this 10 days is going to be absolutely power packed. So there's a few things that I wanted you to prepare and get ready for and to know as you travel on these next 10 days. So to begin with, make sure that you jump in and get prepared. The preparation part is important because you're going to be embarking on a new adventure, a new lifestyle, and you want to be able to have the supports in place to help you be successful, because that's why Supercharge is just that. That's why you come away feeling amazing, because for 10 days we're going to immerse ourselves in very, very intentional eating, very intentional, we're going to support the mind and the heart a little bit too along the way, but we really are focusing on what we're putting in our mouth and how we're putting it in our mouth, because those things really matter. And it's all been vetted and purposefully intended for those struggling with autoimmune disease. So the menu is set up seasonally, and it's also set up to be very supportive of the system. So a lot of detox antioxidants, things that will haul out, foods that will haul out the toxins that are in our body, because generally, without exception, the research is showing that that is one of the commonalities among all autoimmune diseases, is that it is systemic inflammation and gut dysbiosis. So that's a mouthful. And so very rich in prebiotic and probiotic foods, because we want to support the gut health. And as the gut health heals, we just become much better at absorbing the nutrients that we're eating and taking out all of that. I call it hauling out the oxidative stress and the free radical damage that has taken up residency in our bodies. So what you're going to expect, you're going to get 10 days of a menu planning. Okay, so for 10 days, every single day, your menu is done for you. You don't even have to worry about it. And I've specifically set it up sequentially based on the days of the Supercharge, because in the beginning, right, it's something new. So we kind of ease in, and then we really want to detoxify and make that transition, getting that stuff out of our bodies, not always pleasant. So we want to make it as gentle and pleasant as we can. And then the energy comes and you start feeling amazing. And that's when we kind of start to get some momentum, get a little bit more adventurous, trying some things that maybe you haven't tried before, or a different way to prepare it, those kinds of things. So the menu is set up very sequentially and very intentionally, and very much intended for those of us that are living with autoimmune diseases. Okay. Each of the days has corresponding recipes. So there are recipes that are simple and fast. So again, we're all really busy, right? And the whole point of Living WOW is to give us alternatives to living sad. And so if you're like me, when I'm tired and I am on autopilot because I don't have the time, or I haven't had the intention of what I'm going to eat, right? We've taken care of that for you. I will order takeout, or I will order pizza, or whatever. That's my old go-to. And those things usually take between 30 minutes to an hour, depending on where you're going and what you're doing, right? So I will challenge you that these recipes are all very quick. You can get them from cabinet or refrigerator to table in a shorter time than you can call for takeout or stop and pick it up or whatever. Okay, so there are very few exceptions to that, and if it is a longer prep, I will have that notated for you. to prepare ahead. Like if you need to soak something or if you need to marinate something that takes a little bit longer, but again, that'll be in there so that you know ahead of time and can plan for that. But it's all very, very quick and very simple. The other thing that you will find every single day, there's going to be education like this. So a quick video to tell you something about your body and healing and why what we're eating matters, you know, all that. You're going to find that spattered throughout everything. Because the whole point is, why am I doing this? And why does it matter? And for me, that's a big thing. I need to know why I'm doing something, and then I'm on board. If I'm just doing it because you're telling me to do it, no thank you. So I'm giving you the why, I'm giving you the knowledge, because ultimately I want you to be the expert in your body. You are the expert in your body. You just have to understand how it's all working together and why it matters. So I'm taking years and years, actually decades of experience with feeding, with nutrition, with brain healing, with behavior modification, and putting it all together for you in this just 10-day sprint. Okay, so take advantage of that. You're also going to have printables, things that you can, like the menu, the daily word, the affirmations, the resources that you could take to the grocery store with you. All of those things are printable. So there's a download, you can just print them. I find that really helpful because I can put it on my refrigerator, I can put it on my bathroom mirror, I can put it in my car, wherever I'm going, just to, again, give me that alternative narrative to the sad. It keeps me intentional, it keeps me focused, and it keeps me remembering my divinity, my purpose, my intentional life, why it is I want to live WOW, and why I want to be on purpose instead of on autopilot. Okay, so that's what you're going to find. There are pre-tests and post-tests so that you can, again, measure where you're at, because you can't change something you're not aware of. So you're also going to spend a little bit of time. Again, another reason to get in there right now, even if it's not the first, get in there right now and get yourself set up for success. And then make sure after you're all done that you go back in and you measure your success. You know, how do you feel? Because again, we might look at some things differently than you're used to looking at it. So I really encourage you to do the entire supercharge, right? What you're going to come away with is some momentum. You're going to come away with an experience of, hey, I just did Living WOW for 10 days and I feel amazing. And it wasn't as hard as I thought it was. And it's all about individuality. So this is your jump start. It gets you going. It's not, let's be real, right? We're not going to transform your entire life, your entire health in only 10 days, but it does get you definitely on the path, and you will feel different. Your body will begin to heal, and you will have more energy and more, less pain, more vibrancy, and it's just super exciting. So I'm glad you're here. I can't wait to get started, and I'll see you on the 1st.